the blue skies go.
Well, y'all.
Ooh, sing that Ivy's favorite song?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Alright, so what song is that?
Atlantic style.
Atlantic Style.
Yeah, my mic.
Mic off. You got, my mic off too sounds like. Turn the mics up until you. Yep, I got it in my phone. Yeah. You never heard this? You probably did, but you probably just too young. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We good? We good? Yeah, we good.
Hello,
we good.
hello,
we good.
hello.
Here we
Daddy's
go.
podcast.
Daddy podcast.
There we go.
You know,
Yes,
a little different
yes.
today. You know, if y'all notice, I'm gonna just put this shit out here right now. Right now.
Put it
'cause
out
they
there.
been raw
Put it
dogging
out
our
there.
asses.
Put it out there for
me
our
and Greg look like twins today.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? But it's
yes,
for a good cause.
yes.
We didn't know that the green pants. We didn't know
We did
was-
not.
we-
No, I didn't talk
But
to them all today. I did
but
not talk to them.
the sweater is you know is little Greg. You know, this is close and near and dear to my man's heart. You know, so I'm gonna represent every time
That's
for
right.
little man.
Yeah.
Every
That's right.
time,
Little
man.
Greg Maury Jackson, my grandson,
There
is
you
starting
go.
his own foundations.
Mm-hmm.
He got a mindset to be like an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So this is his first little brand that he trademarked, Legacy Heart.
I like
Yes.
it.
From his dad's
I
legacy,
like it.
our legacy, you
Of
know,
course.
and the love of it. So
Like it.
Yeah.
he pub representing my man. He held me down.
All
We
day
had
long,
no
baby.
idea
All day
we were
long.
wearing this.
None. Come on.
Yeah.
All
Sit up
day
a little
long.
bit.
All day
Hey.
long.
They didn't plan it, but we're going to clown them later.
Man,
okay,
that's
y'all?
all right.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take
But it's
it.
for a
We'll
good
take
legacy.
it.
It's
You
for a
see
good
who we got in the
legacy.
studio with us
Hey,
today,
y'all.
baby.
Hello,
We got a real
everybody.
special guest.
But
How
Our
y'all
girl,
doing?
Nick.
Yes.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay,
This how
okay,
it go, right?
Okay.
This how it go. I want to say Andre Johnson.
Okay.
I don't know, but we was standing outside of Julian. We came out of the front foyer. It was like after school or maybe lunchtime. And you know, like when you come outside of Julian, leaving out the front foyer, you going towards the crossing the bridge. You can like kind of walk down them stairs. You on the sidewalk right there.
Yes.
So man, this is how it went in my brain. Cause he said this is Nikki. So I walked up in the conversation. I swear it was like you, Travis, Andre, or I don't know if it was my crew, Ken, Kevin. I don't know. But I walked up and they was talking. They was talking about Nikki. And my ass say, which Nikki? Then I think, man, it's Andre Johnson's voice, bro. He said, the pretty one. I was like, oh, shit.
That's Andre,
So
too.
that's how I
That's
addressed Nikki.
Andre.
I swear I feel like it was Andre.
Yeah.
Andre
It was
that
Andre.
dude.
It was Andre.
He was like, the pretty one.
It
I was
was
like, oh,
Andre.
shit. I know which one it
was
is.
Andre,
We got
Dad.
Pretty Nikki. Pretty Nikki.
in the
Welcome to
house.
Daddy's podcast.
Well,
Welcome. How
let
you
me
doing?
just go in and chime in on this story. I didn't know this for years. And at this point, we've become...
Come to that mic.
Okay,
Put
is
your
it
phone in
on?
your ear.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
At this point, you know, we do picnics, and we had probably been in our 20s, you know, had kids, and he kept saying that, and I'm like, why you keep saying the pretty one? He was like, don't you know that's the one we identify you by? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So for years, I did not know that, but thank you guys.
That's right. Put them down. Julia Jaguar. We had the pretty
Thank
ones.
you.
We had the pretty ones. We had the pretty ladies. Definitely. Welcome,
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
for
you
coming
guys
in.
for having me. I am so honored. I'm excited. Thank you so much, you guys. Man.
Nikki and I been trying to hook up. Like we've been trying to do this. And well, at first when we talked, actually it was Ivy. That's who I really remember about your crew. She wanted to get down. She's like, Greg, I'm not feeling too good, Greg. I'm
Yep.
not feeling too good, but I want to do it.
Yep.
And Nikki was like,
Oh,
man, Greg,
we
I'm
shoulda
handling.
had
I'm handling.
on on there, man.
Yeah.
Was that the
She
first
had great
season, though?
intent. No, it was the second season.
Oh,
Last
shit.
year, it was the second season. She definitely was trying it. And then
Man.
Nikki was like, "I'm gonna come soon as I'm done handling this."
Yeah.
You know, like you and I talk. Sometimes I really have to, even though I enjoy doing it, sometimes I have to put myself in this space,
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
So thank you for
Yeah.
being patient
Yeah.
with me to let me.
Oh, I understand, because
get
do
into
you
the
remember
space
that
too.
conversation we had? Because you said, I just need time to regroup and just kind of get my mind right. And you was
Yeah.
like, when I'm ready, I'm gonna let you know. And I said, okay. But then that's when Ivy passed, and I said, well, Greg, give me time now to regroup and get through this. And now this is where we at. So
Now we here.
Yep.
Now we here.
Yep. So
Years
we
in the
made it
making.
happen.
There
And
we
today
go.
is her birthday, you guys. So
Happy birthday, Ivy.
heavenly
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Ivy.
sweetie.
I'm representing her
Ivy.
today. Her favorite color is blue. So hey, girl.
I swear they been thick as thieves, man. It's
Oh my God.
high
Since about
school.
13,
Oh my
13,
God.
freshman.
Y'all came in there thick
Yeah.
as thieves,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 13 years old.
What was it
Wow.
called? Was you was it?
We definitely was in JC
JC,
first.
yeah,
Yeah,
JC
yeah,
first,
yeah.
JC first.
We were the
Yeah,
two
definitely.
youngest freshmen in JC. Georgine and all of them were seniors, and they were on their way to college. And we were the first two freshmen in there, and we actually took over JC when they left. She gave it to Ivy. Ivy was the president. I was the vice president. It was an elite club.
Jessica seat. It was
Yeah,
an elite
yeah,
club.
very
Jessica
elite,
seated.
very
Jessica
elite.
seated. Yeah,
Great
yeah,
standards, the way we carried our stuff. Really loved it. But as me and Ivy took it on, we kind of took it to another level.
Yeah. You knew it, JC.
Y'all know we
coming
was
to the
wild.
field.
We was getting in trouble,
Yeah, definitely.
We
Yes,
stayed in the
yes.
principal's office about JC till we had to just get rid of it in case we was getting ready to get kicked out of Julian if we didn't get rid of JC.
And you know what? By you saying that, because Nikki is 1 year under us, so y'all was like juniors, and I just remember y'all, because we seniors, we the seniors in school,
Right.
but y'all had such a strong foundation. You like, ooh,
Yeah.
you knew who that group of juniors
yeah,
were,
yeah.
Y'all
Well, we
was-
thought we was with
y'all
y'all.
was
We
like
thought we
this.
was class of 90.
I swear y'all did, because we was together.
You would have thought they were class of
A lot of people
Yeah,
still think
yeah,
that we
yeah.
graduated with y'all, but we was class of
Well, I don't
91.
blame them. Shit, I mean, y'all was around us
All
all
the time.
I
All
don't
the
think y'all
time.
ain't with
All the
anybody
time.
in y'all.
No,
In y'all
because all
class?
the elite of the 91 that did hang together were more into class, into their books. They wasn't into the partying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They was a little boring. I'm sorry, y'all. This is almost 30-something years later. They was a little boring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So
Little
yeah,
boring.
nah.
Oh, you taking
we
me back.
we was with the crowd. Was y'all?
We
Yeah.
did some cutting classes, didn't we?
Oh man.
Classes,
Hey.
we hung out.
Yes,
Do
we
we ever
did.
want to talk
Oh
about?
my God.
I missed all
Yeah,
that.
bro.
See,
Yeah,
y'all
you was a little boring too.
I
You
was
was a
boring.
little
I was-
boring
you know
too.
what?
You
I
was
wasn't
into.
boring. I was in the streets.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say.
I was
Okay.
in the
I
streets.
get
All the
that.
money, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in the streets.
I give you that.
It
I
wasn't-
give you that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was the people I was hanging
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
We was.
Well, like Puss said
just-
earlier, he was in and out. He'd come and show his face, and then he'd be gone.
It's like I never fit in because all them guys. We all went to grammar school together.
Right.
So our bond was
Yeah.
much deeper than
Yeah.
me trying. They understood what I was doing. It was like they ain't thinking I was playing them shady or wouldn't being a friend or
Right.
anything like that. They just
Right.
always gave me, oh, that's Putt.
Yep.
We know how he rolling. That's
Yep.
Putt.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it's always was love.
Yeah,
But you-
always.
It's always
Yeah,
love, so,
yeah. Well, I think it's always love with the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Period. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that, even to this day.
That
They be like,
Jaguar love,
oh, they
baby.
be like, how you still friends with your high school,
That's a
friends?
blessing.
It's a
Yeah.
blessing to be able to have that, and it ain't many that got that. So we are definitely blessed, by
Shout out to them other, what's the other girl groups?
ATG,
Sweethearts.
Sweethearts,
ATG.
the P.
Playmates? What people-
No,
They had all
the
type
PLG.
of,
something,
which
something
ones
like
was
that.
the most popular ones was JC, Sweethearts, and
And
ATG.
ATG.
That's what I
That's
know.
it.
Them was the three.
Them was the three.
Yeah,
They had
yeah.
the Fat Dogs. That was my brother.
Yep,
them.
the Fat Dogs.
Kappa K-Fac Kappa or
K-Fac
something.
K, yeah.
K-Fac K, that was
yeah.
the Matthew them and
Yeah,
Hank was in that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of
We
fun
had
in high
tried to
school.
do our little college thing
We had
in
a
high
lot- we had a lot
school.
of fun.
Yeah, we did.
Our little
Definitely.
groups. You know what I'm saying?
And now we came from that.
Yeah.
And I watched Pretty Nikki grow into Nichole.
Yes, that's
Nicole.
who I am now. I tell people,
that.
you
Look
know,
at that.
it's always two of me, you know.
Say
Nikki's
Nicole.
still in me, you know, but I have grown into Nichole by the grace of God. Thank you. I'm identifying with myself. I'm comfortable in my skin. So that's where I'm at in life right now, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm
It look like
enjoying
it
it.
too. You have a different glow about
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
know,
That's
you have
when
a
you know who
different
you
glow
are, you
about
know,
you.
transparent.
Yeah,
I have
boy.
been through a lot, but it don't show. So that's the point of going through anything in life is to be able to not let it show, you know.
Right.
Get up, get out of it, get back into life because pain gonna come anyway. I always tell people that. It doesn't matter. Troubles come. You got to let it go because guess what? That new trouble around the corner, and if you hold on to that old pain, then the new pain come. Now it's just double pain, right? So let it go. Let it go. Give it to God.
Now, see,
Yeah.
you just said that. So that's the Nichole that we are learning today.
Mm-hmm.
That church found
Mm-hmm.
girl, Nichole.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you just?
And we couldn't even do. I'm sorry, but,
No,
but
no,
she's
no,
like,
go ahead,
she's
go
like,
ahead.
all right, y'all, I can do it after church. You know, it was like her priorities. Like, all right, I'm gonna come, but I can come Sunday, but after church.
Like, what just made you just change?
Well, let me
your-
give you a little bit of history, and a lot of
Okay.
people don't even know. And you guys been knowing me for a very long time, but see, you didn't know me prior to Julian, right?
Right.
I've always been a church girl. I've always been embedded in God. I have went to every Christian school. I've been to Catholic school. I was born out west. Hey, to my west side people, I still got the west side blood in me. Holy City, no, I ain't gonna go. That's Nikki. That's Nikki. See, that's the Nikki coming out of me. K-Town, that's the Nikki.
That's the Nikki coming out right there, baby. Yes.
But I've always been in Christian schools. My mother never let me go to public school. I've been to evangelical Christian school. I've been to Lutherans. I can't explain how many. And so when I finally got out of 8th grade and was getting ready to go to high school, she was getting ready to send me to an all-girl high school. And I think it was called Lutheran South on 87th or so. I can't remember. And I begged her, I'm like, please, please, I'm so tired of going to these. I want to be able to mingle with other people and whatever. And she was like, well, let me think about it. And I'm going to tell you, it's so funny. What made her really like, okay, you could go to a public high school is because the tuition was extremely high. Thank God. Thank God, right?
That is real.
And she came and she said, girl, I'm thinking about letting you go. What school? And at the time, I was supposed to actually be at Calumet. If anybody remember, I stayed in Gresham, 85th.
stayed on
My
Main
mom,
Street.
my mom bought that
Yeah.
building when we came south on 85th and Sangamon. So I was supposed to be at Calumet.
Remember that
And
building?
I was like, no, I don't want to go to.
Sad.
So my auntie stayed on 107th and Union, and she was back then, you know, you could finesse the papers. And she was like, use her address, and that's how I got at Julian. Yeah, yeah.
Because I wondered that when you came over there to see you. I'm like, how you get
Right.
You way
I had to
over
take
here?
the bus down Vincennes to
Yes.
get over there. Yeah. So
okay.
that's the little bit of history. But going back to church, it never was about church for me. God was always within me because it was instilled with me from my family, my grandmother. I think just because I was pushed and it was pushed on me for so long, when I met y'all, I was like a wild child gone. You see what I'm saying? At that point, I wanted to know the streets. I wanted to be able, and I just kind of went out there. But I'm telling y'all, God is good. The whole time, God never let me go. He was just waiting on me to return back to him. And so I had to go through all my trials and tribulations of life to get back to him. And this is where I'm at. He never forsake me, but he waited on me, and I mean, that's why. So a lot of people don't know that. I've been a church girl. I've been wearing a checker skirts and
I
white,
didn't
you know,
know that
calculator,
one. I
the
didn't
navy
know
blue.
that
I should have
one.
brought a picture so y'all could put the navy blue sweater at the Catholic schools. I actually graduated from Evangelical Christian School on 99th and Vincennes. Yep.
Send me that
Like the
picture.
Vincennes. That's
99.
Send me the picture.
I'm going to send you the
St. Margaret's.
picture.
You was right next door to St. Margaret's then.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, St. Margaret?
Yeah,
Yes,
my wife
yeah,
graduated from St.
yeah,
Margaret's.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right off of right. What was that?
It's that church.
99th
It's that school right next door to St. Margaret's, right?
Exactly. It was
I know
the
exactly
small.
where.
Yep.
Yep. I know
Yep.
exactly where
Yep.
you talking.
Yep.
You went to that
I
school.
went to that school. Yep. For 7th and 8th grade. Yep. And I graduated out of that school.
And came to Julian, boy. And
And
that
so-
joker
man,
spread her wings.
How did you meet? So how did you meet?
Flying.
Ivy
crew.
and the crew. The crew.
Yeah.
How did you meet the crew? How
So
did that happen?
the story is very interesting with that as well. Freshmen, what do you guys call that when they come in? I forgot my
Orientation.
mind. Orientation. So we
Orientation.
had orientation in the summertime. Back then they would make you come the summer before you started. So like
Yep.
say we maybe came in May or June or something, and then we started school in September. Well, when I came, I met Ivy
Did you
and
know
a couple.
anybody?
I knew a couple
Oh, you knew
people.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right,
because
all right, cool.
again, my auntie house was on 107, so I knew a couple people in the hundreds. You know, because even when I was living out west, my mother would always send me to the south side in the summer. Instead of sending you to Mississippi, she was like, "You going out south," because it was
South
rough out
side.
west. You
Oh,
know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
It was
Yes.
really rough. So she was like, "I'm gonna send you somewhere where it's green grass and beautiful houses, so you can get the culture of how to, really have that as a neighborhood and a community." And so I would come every summer out there. So I met people. Dunn School, a lot of people, grammar
yeah.
school, you know what I'm
107th,
saying?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
met a
yeah.
lot of people. So I knew a few people when we went to, but we never clicked like that. I can't remember exactly how, but me and Ivy started hanging out. And one day I went to her house. Her mother was a DJ at the time, right? For
That when
WV1ON,
they was
Kitty
on
Nilly.
Michigan?
She was on Cottage Grove.
Cottage Grove.
Yeah,
Cottage
yeah,
Grove.
yeah,
Cottage
yeah.
Grove.
They
Cottage
was
Grove.
on.
And her mother's name was Kitty Nilly, and she was a disc jockey and for WV1ON, I think, back then. And I walked in the house, and she introduced me. She said, "Hey, Mom, this is my friend Nichole Redman." And instantly, her mother was like, "Redman?" She was like, "What's your mama?" And then she went to ask me questions about my mother. She was like, "Nah, that ain't it." She asked me a question about my dad, and I was like, "My dad is Gus Redman." And she flipped out. She was like, "Girl, that's my boy." Woo, woo, woo. And started talking like that. Gus was in the music business. My dad was a promoter. Did a lot still to today. He 80-some years old and still doing his music.
Really?
Mhm.
That's cool.
And that's how we got connected. And so then from there, we was just like family.
Y'all
You
was
know,
inseparable.
we just was
Never
like,
knew
man,
that story.
yeah,
I
yeah. So it
never
was
knew that
destined
story.
for us. Never knew our parents were really great friends. My dad and her dad, Charles Neely, were really great friends. So it just was like I was destined to be put in our lives together. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
yeah.
Is Chuck a junior?
He is.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why we call him Chuck.
Oh,
Yep,
got
yep,
it.
yep,
Oh, okay,
yep.
cool.
Their dad name was
Okay.
Charles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got some pictures. Speaking
Okay,
of that,
come on, pull out the
speaking of
pictures.
that.
I love pictures.
got
I
three
love
pictures up
pictures. Pictures are memories. I love pictures.
So these are three I pulled.
Okay.
Talk to me. What you think when you see them?
All right, let's see. Can they see?
Yep. And I'm
around.
going to put it up. They going to
Turn
definitely be in the
around.
Okay.
sound.
So let's go back to, since we talking about back in the days, and then we'll go to, all right, so this is one of my Nikki moments, right?
What you need? The pretty one. I'm like, oh, okay.
This picture was taken at the Hummingbird. We used to stay at the Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
Yes, yes.
That was on Vincennes, right? Ashland.
Ashland,
Ashland.
87.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy about that is because of our background in the music industry, we knew a lot of people as far as adults, right? Our dad and mom knew every club person, owner, whatever. So that's how a lot of times me and Ivy, and not just me and Ivy, Sean's dad was part of the industry. Sean Barnett, her dad, Barnett was
Okay.
part of that.
Shout out, shout out.
And so when we went to the Hummingbird, this was actually owned at the time by his name was Johnny Cool, the owner, was the name of the Hummingbird. And they would let us down in the little basement they would have like private events upstairs. Y'all remember that? They had like y'all remember the setup?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
no.
can't remember upstairs.
See,
I
okay.
just remember the
I
little
went there
bar
maybe
in
about
there.
2 times. With
Well, they
sessions
had a
with my
little
brother.
basement part that they would let the back then we were, teenagers for
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
reason. We was drinking and everything. I don't know what Johnny Cool was thinking, but hey, we was in there, right? And so he would let us have little parties. And this was one of those moments. Y'all look at that, the old school chair.
Man,
Yeah.
this is a live picture. When I saw this, I said, "Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
see what
Those
Nicky was thinking on that."
LBs he got on.
Oh man, you couldn't tell us nothing back there. That jacket,
Is
that
that's
Jerry?
V-Dog.
Is that
that's
Jerry?
V-Dog. That's
That's
V-Dog,
V-Dog,
and that's Jerry.
And who is
Number 4, that's Rod. That's Fruquois.
That's Fuqua.
That's Fruquois.
That's Fruquois.
Yeah,
That's Fruquois right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And that was V-Dog's area.
Oh yeah,
That was his area.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
V-Dog
That's
was
right.
his
That
area.
was his
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
V-Dog was a zip-zap fool.
Woo.
Talking about you fight all. To me, he exemplified you fight all.
V-Dog
Him
was
and George, him and George,
yeah,
baby.
George, yeah.
Those were my big brothers. But what I think V-Dog took to me because I was from Gresham over there, from Foster Park, and I think that's where, you know what I'm saying? So we were in that area. I don't know why we took this picture. I can't remember.
I saw that picture. I said, "Oh, I can't see. I can't wait
I
to
can't
see."
remember. I don't know who made me sit on V-Dog's lap. I don't
You
know
sit
if I
on the
did.
side? I thought you
Yeah.
standing on the side.
No, I'm sitting on here. I don't remember where all that, but I do remember Ivy did my hair.
Like, you did your hair?
And I worked very hard. I worked at the Plaza. Now, I don't know if y'all...
What store?
Let me tell you. I worked at the pizza joint with the twins, Ken and
Albert's.
Kevin, Albert's.
Albert's.
We worked at the Plaza.
He worked up
And
there.
I saved my money to put that jacket in Barnett's. Y'all remember
Yeah, I
Barnett's
remember
leather?
Barnett's. That's the little
And
leather store,
baby,
right?
Yeah. And
yeah.
it took me about 2 or 3 months to get it, but baby, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Oh,
now,
wow.
I was
Oh,
wearing
wow.
that jacket every
Oh, wow. And you was hot if you had one of these leather jackets. I did
Oh,
the same
man,
thing. I
with
put
the
mine
fur.
in Wilson's. I remember
Yeah,
I put mine in Wilson's.
Wilson's or Barnett's, baby. They had a great layaway
yeah.
plan. Y'all, you had to put with $10 down, and you could, you know. So yeah, that was some good times at the
Damn.
Hummingbird. It was a lot of fighting.
That's why it's the Hummingbird.
Yeah, it was
That's
a
the
lot of
first time
fighting.
I was in a police car.
Oh
And I'm like,
wow,
why they mess with me?
yeah.
So I go to the Hummingbird, you know, and I'm fresh. How old are we? 15, 16,
Yeah,
17?
yeah,
I
very
don't know.
young.
We fresh outside. I'm fresh outside anyway. So I go to the Hummingbird. I'm on my way home. What time Hummingbird was over? 12?
Yep, 12. Didn't stay
Man,
long
why they
later
put
than
me
that.
up for
That curfew.
Yeah.
curfew? I'm like, why y'all fucking with
Wow.
me? So I had to
Curfew.
call my mama, come pick me up.
Yep.
She act like she
Curfew.
ain't want to come pick me up. Well, you just did it.
That's when they was serious
What
about
you doing
curfew. They
over
don't give a
there?
shit
They
no
was
more.
on me.
They
They
was
picked me up for
serious about
curfew,
curfew.
bro. Coming from this
But
place.
what's also crazy, like you said, curfew, there were actually, like, my mother and them would be outside waiting on us. Like, we had rides home. We didn't just, you know, get home the best way we could. They would drop us off at the
Parents
parties
taking
back
care of
then. That's
us.
when the parents was like, okay, I know where you at.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I'm going to drop you off, and I'm going to make sure you get home. They don't do that no more. They don't
We
even
need
know where
more
their
of that.
kids is, yeah.
we need-
But
Don't
that's
get
a
him
great
started
moment.
on the parents.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
not-
yeah.
I'm not
We're going to have to come
Come
with a
on,
part
parents.
two. We're going to have to come up with a part
What are we doing?
Well, and let me clear something up from the last one that we did when I was talking about how, you know, strict I am with my kids. I'm not my kids' friend.
Exactly.
I'm not my kids' friends, but I can be soft to them.
Mm-hmm.
But when
agree.
it's time to be strict, I'm strict with them. I'm firm with them.
Yeah.
And I don't care if they like me or not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm what? I'm
Yeah,
daddy.
yeah.
Just like what my father used to do to me, and it helps you in life.
You understand
does.
later.
You understand
does,
later.
it
You might
does,
understand
it
it now,
does.
but you
Yeah,
understand
you
later.
understand
So
later.
I'm not just all
Right.
hard and tough with my kids.
Right.
My kids run over my ass half
Yeah.
the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's
But they
that's
know if
the
daddy
father
come
in
out,
me.
they don't want daddy to
Right,
come
they know
out.
when
Yeah,
daddy come out, it's
exactly.
different. But the
Exactly.
father, they like, oh,
Yeah.
my father cool as
Yeah.
hell, but daddy come out, that motherfucker
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
So that's
You're
all,
right,
man.
but we don't have that anymore.
You know.
And it's a shame that we're in a society where the parents are trying to please the kids so much that they're losing their parental or who they are. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then again, they regret it as the kids get older. You know, it's a respect level. So that I think that's what is happening. So yeah. All right, so let's go on to the next
What's
picture.
what's that next picture?
So this one is a little deep. This one is me, Ivy, and Angel. Angel, I did not meet until we got into Julian. So I didn't meet her and Tracy until that time, but me and Ivy was definitely friends before that. And it just clicked, with us. Both of them are definitely my best friends. When I say these two girls are my confidants, you know what I'm saying? People that I've held secrets with. We've been so much of sisters, Sometimes it's unbelievable, but again, by the strength of God, I make it because I still got other stuff that I need to do on this earth before he let me reunite with them. So that's what get my strengths come from, But I definitely love them to death.
Yeah. Look at her face on here. She say strength. You know what? After hearing your words, look how comfortable. Look at your face. Look how relaxed
Those are
you are.
girls,
Them
man.
your girls.
Those
It's
are
like,
girls. Those are girls. Well, Ivy, I can't even call Ivy her girl. Ivy was her sister.
Was my sister.
I mean, I know your strength, your bond was deep with Angel, but you and Ivy bond was just totally different from man to now. It was just totally different. Like I never seen y'all argue. Y'all never was mad at each other. It was never none of that. It was always pure love.
Yeah.
Even with Angel though, Angel. It was. It's just.
And you're right. I mean, when back then people would say if they see her, what Nikki?
Yep.
Nikki. Or they see me, what Ivy? It was a
was
hand
like
in
that.
hand. Like what?
Man.
We argue sometimes, but we respect each other. And that's the thing what made our sisterhood is that I respect her opinion and she respect mine.
They sisterhood was so deep.
Yeah.
It's just so many fond.
That's how you can see it.
Because it's just so many fond memories of them. Man,
it is. So definitely that's why I said I know that we were put in each other's lives by God.
Yes.
Not by the mother or the fathers, but initially by God. And so that's what I'm grateful for. I'm gonna see her again, but like I said, I got work to do. I got to save other lives and souls and let them know about God.
Yeah, that's Nichole right there.
That's Nichole.
That's Nichole.
You know the difference. You learned it. Learning the difference. You learning the difference now.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
Just to go back with Ivy. Ivy, how can I put this? After I went through a divorce, Mm-hmm. Ivy, man, for some reason, I don't know why. I don't even know why this is coming up, but I don't know anybody out of y'all clique who told me after we was leaving from any event, whether we was at Gino's, whether we was at my house after Greg. I love you, Greg. Mm-hmm. Greg, I love you. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, because when we was kids, like, what up? What up?
Yeah.
But as we got older, and I said in that time in my life, I was like, I love you, Greg.
Yeah.
I appreciate those words.
Yeah.
Those words, it fills your soul, because you don't have too many people that'll tell you that.
Exactly.
Ivy will leave me with that fulfillment.
Yes.
Every time.
She definitely had a heart of gold. She would do anything for anybody if she felt like you were acceptable of her love. I always think about it, and I question God. I mean, I know not to, but I do. I mean, that's my flesh, right? That's our flesh. My spirit know what's going on a spiritual level, but my flesh is still weak, and so I question him, and I just really always get the answer that she did what she did because somehow, some way, God knew she wasn't going to be here that long, so he had to make her strong to input in other people while she was here, and he only had 50 years to do that, and so that's why he made her such a trailblazer. That's why she was so hustler. That's why she was, because mentally she probably didn't know it. Her spirit probably knew it, and God knew it. But that's why she had to do what she had to do. She had to say, I love you. You know what I'm saying? It was a part of her. So she had to complete her mission here, and she did it. Great job. She did a great job.
She did, man.
She did, yes. There's so many people that love
to the
her.
Needy family.
Yes,
all of them.
yes.
They connection. I love them.
Yes, yeah.
Ivy was really different. I'm tell you, the last time when I seen Ivy, we was down at Tim's party. Mm-hmm. I didn't even see Ivy when I walked up in there because I was with me, my wife, and my son. Mm-hmm. Walked right past Ivy. She said, "But I know you ain't trying to play me shady." I'm like, "Oh shit, Ivy, what's up?" She's not gonna be trying to play me shady. I don't care what your son doing or what he is. Let's take a picture.
That was Tim Hardaway. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
That was
that.
the last time that I physically seen Ivy. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
So when I found out
Y'all
what was
kept
going
that.
on, y'all kept that
y'all
real.
protected Ivy.
Y'all
Yeah.
protected for
definitely
real.
Well,
So
she wanted it like that. She didn't want to have a pity party. She wanted to go through
man,
the
it wouldn't even
motions.
been a penny party.
But that's
It
in
was-
her
we-
mind what
yeah,
she
we
thought,
just-
you know. And when you're going
yeah.
through something, you just kind of want to go through it with your immediate family and friends and don't let it. Because look, y'all, she was popular.
Yeah.
You know, very popular, almost like a celebrity, right? And she didn't want that to be the focus of what was going on with her, you know. So we had to respect that, you know what I'm
And
saying?
y'all did
We
a hell of a
did,
job.
like
'cause-
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, they protect the hell,
his
my God.
daughters and them
Yeah.
protecting. And
Yeah.
you know that he was like, no. So
Yeah.
that's what we did. We gave her, you know, her time to go through it, you know.
Damn.
She was a trooper through the whole thing to the end, you know. You wouldn't have known it, you know. She was working and
wouldn't.
everything,
Sure
you know.
wouldn't. I didn't
Only
know
way
it.
you knew something was going on is sometimes her appearance would, you know, be a little off or whatever. Complexion was changing, but her spirit was the same. Again, just like Put, you know, she don't care what she say. So she was talking the same.
Put me right in my place
Yeah,
real quick.
you know.
I was like,
Yeah.
come on, shit. I was like that. Why?
Yeah.
You talking about how
So-
she was strong? Do I remember this right? In her last days, was you all moving her to another? Did I hear you? You was on the phone. You was like, we moving to a different location. this,
Yep,
that. So
yep.
It was like y'all mindset is like, all right, we gonna put her in the best position to still be able to work. Is that what was happening?
Well, that wasn't us. We were just there to help her, but she was putting her family in a position to be able to carry on. And that's all she wanted, was for her family to be able to carry on without her. So that's what we were doing. We were following her lead. We would say, girl, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough strength to be. But that's what she wanted. So we had to, you know, I remember that phone. I was like, well, let me call you back because we moving right now.
Yep, I definitely remember that.
Yeah. So that was her just still working to the day that she couldn't do it no more. And that was a fight for us to make her sit down. So that was a fight. But that's just who she was. She was a hustler. We both hustlers.
Man.
Both hustlers.
Boy, you know, I
Man.
think it was just born in us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Her mom, my dad, we just, you know, go-getters. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it just intertwined to us being so perfect for each other, you know? So,
You
yeah.
took me back to that. What was her car? Was it that red Tempo?
Oh, man, she had a whole bunch of cars.
Man.
Ivy kept some cars now. Ivy kept some cars, man. You ain't even never seen her on the bus.
No.
Even when we were in high school, she had the little Ford Focus, you know?
Show the fuck in.
We was flying around Julian in that little Ford
And I remember
Focus.
she shared with somebody, kids.
Yeah,
She let you drive her car. I'm like, damn, but we just kids, bro. I was like, this girl is.
Always had a big heart.
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
Always had
Yeah,
a big heart.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then the last one?
Okay, so the last one is the crew. So let me tell y'all how this crew came together. Y'all ever heard the story of this?
No.
Okay. There was two parts of the crew, and it all came
So
together.
this deeper and deeper we talking
We
about?
talking about deeper,
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 deeper.
deeper,
Alright.
deeper.
Deeper.
Well, let me
Man,
wait.
y'all got picnic, man.
Well, that's the thing.
Man.
We want to do a picnic, but things ain't the same, you know. So back then when we were doing picnics, everybody come from everywhere. You can't do that no more. You got to be real selective. But we would love to do something on a more private level for our intimate friends and family and maybe the kids, because the kids getting up there too now, and they ask and they love to party with us still. They be like, when y'all gonna do something, you know. But deeper, let me tell you where the name come from. So we really didn't have a name. We were just kicking it all the time. You know, I don't think we ever thought about what our name was going to be, because we didn't ever think of ourselves as a group. We was just friends, you know. So we would come to the parties, and when we come to the parties, we weren't coming to the parties to hook up with no dudes. You know, we wasn't them type of girls. We was coming to have fun. When we came in the parties, we was coming in at a dance, you know, to really have fun. So when we would come in the party, we would be so deep. And then, like, one come in, you see 2, 3, 4, but that wasn't it. And niggas was looking like,
It's more.
It's
coming.
When
more.
they dance, they whole group.
They dance
Like
together.
guys come in. It's them right dancing. It's like, damn, look
You
at
can
all
come
them.
in, but we don't need y'all.
Yeah.
You know? So at think it was like 90 song. I can't remember 92, maybe 93. Biggie song, Deeper. Y'all remember that? And so I can't remember who said it, but they kept saying, "Y'all come in so deep, y'all deeper and deeper," and that rang with us.
And that is a code
yeah,
name.
So that's how y'all came up with that.
yeah.
And
that's how we was like, we deep, and they was like, y'all deeper and deeper.
And
so
deeper.
That's how we caught the name of that. But prior to that, it was because it was Ivy, me, Sean, Sharita that worked at Foot Locker, her cousin Tasha, Janae, a couple other girls that you all didn't know. We used to just do little picnics together. Okay, and then after that part, then that's when Candace, Michelle, Tish, that side came in. Tracy, Angel. So all that came together, and then as time went on, friends became friends. Other people that didn't go to Julian, and then they got involved in it, and so that's how it grew to be so much. So we've lost people outside of deeper. Some people is just like, no, but then we've always had the same members. So I think total, if I could remember, probably was a total about 21 of us at one point. That was a lot.
I say y'all should do another picnic this year. We don't give a fuck who comes. You already know. It ain't gonna be none of that shit. We 50 and above, so it ain't gonna be none of that. I say y'all should do a picnic this summer, man.
They call me the prayers,
Gotta
putting it
together.
Man. So I put it out there to see what the girls say,
Because that's how we all just, we all keep in contact with each other. Everybody get to see each other.
Exactly.
And stuff,
well, we had started bargaining on 40 strong. And we started.
But then
we was like, okay, we gonna just bum rush they picnic, and that's what we did.
We loved you. Like deeper. I think it's gonna be live and deeper.
We was like, we getting our shirts, we coming through they picnic, we don't care. We gonna get us a tent, and we there, and that's how we started doing it.
We politicking. That's right. A group of black men, group of black women, and we
back, man. We gotta get that back.
Yeah. But with life changing, I think individually we all have our own personal life, so we don't really get to see each other that much.
That's even more reason.
You're right. It's even more reason because life is short, right? So it is a more reason to. But we've had plenty of arguments and fights in our meetings about putting it together.
Too many girls.
But you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it if you was on the inside. You wouldn't know it on the outside because after we do all we do and get to that event, oh man, we have a ball. So yeah, most definitely, we would love to probably put something together if I could talk them into it. We know you there.
I'm coming.
We know y'all gonna be there.
We coming.
It's like our sisters. What you mean?
Exactly. So this picture was just taken just this Christmas. So what we started doing is, because we wasn't having the picnics anymore, we just started having our Christmas gathering together. And so this where this picture was taken just 2024. Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. And we have a ball. We be reminiscing and laughing and
she live
talking.
around the corner from me.
Which one?
Nayo.
Oh, Nayo. Yep. See, Nayo was one of the members that initially just, came in, just became a sister. Click like that. Nisi didn't go to Julian. She came in and clicked like that. Tish didn't go to Julian and click like that. So some of them just came in and just it was love from day one. So, and it ain't many women that could say they still have friends over, I think we about 30 something almost plus years,
Damn.
that we still get down. And like I said, even if we don't see each other, like on that picture, we had a ball. Even if we don't talk every day, when we get together, we act like we still 14 and 15. We laughing, clowning each other, eating, drinking. We have a ball.
And that's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best.
And I think for us, why people love being around us, because we genuine. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never been them type of women that, when we come around, we are who we are. We have a ball. And I think people really enjoy our energy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never been no catty type of women. And we ain't really been like, I can't even explain it. It's just a whole nother energy when it comes to us. And a lot of people say we just female dudes.
Dang.
I'm
'Cause y'all
sorry.
kick it like that, though.
I
It's
mean,
just-
I'm
it's like
sorry.
you
We
kick
do,
it with,
you know.
your homie, your partner. You know what I'm saying? You sit
Yeah,
down, have a drink, you have
yeah,
that real conversation that
yeah.
you ain't gonna tell nobody else. Like
Yeah.
hanging with y'all, it was just like
Yeah. So
hang
that's
with
why
your
I said when
sister,
we was
man.
coming to parties, you know, a lot of times people like most women, I ain't gonna say most women, but you know, people think typically that a woman is going out to meet people or, you know, we weren't never on none of that when we came to a party. We
Y'all
was
was just
generally
kicking.
coming having
Y'all
fun.
was kicking,
Yeah.
yeah.
We ain't care about no nigga and none of that, you know. But that's just who we are. Yeah. They say we the male versions of y'all, 40
Let me-
strong. I mean the female versions of
Let me
y'all.
ask you this, Nick. Now you have multiple businesses.
I have a few.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Your one is facial. You do facial work and all
Yeah,
that.
shout out to CBQ Facial Beauty Bar. Let me give myself a shameless plug. Located in Bronzeville. Follow us on Instagram, guys.
Southside
Yes.
Chicago.
Yes,
Make sure you come through.
yes,
sir.
yes.
Plug
And
yourself
I don't know
again.
nothing about
Plug
facials
yourself
either.
again, sweetheart. Oh, you gotta get one,
I
man.
don't
He
get
just
massages. I don't
said.
get
I just
facials. I
told
don't really
bro.
do
He
that,
got to
You get your
get
feet done?
one.
You get your nails done? What's wrong with you,
Nah,
man? You gotta pamper
nah.
yourself,
Yes,
man.
it's
Don't
I
never
heard
forget
that
no
self-care.
before, bro.
motherfucker rubbing on them
I heard
with
that
hands
before.
on
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, my
and
nails
stuff.
ain't all over the place and shit, but I don't go get them.
I like to get my feet rubbed on and my hands and face. You call me what
I
you
might see
want.
one day.
Tell me
You
what
might
you
have to help
want.
me out with that.
I am
Nick.
gonna
might
help
have
you
to help
out.
me
I
with
am
that.
because again,
talking
it's
about?
it's self care, but it's also just taking a moment for yourself. You know,
Right.
it's not about the beauty thing. I think a lot of males have gotten past that part. Of course, in the '90s, that's what a lot of people thought. Males would never get their feet did, their nails. But I think you was what, in the '90s.
Hell yeah.
You might
Did
was.
you?
You might was getting them. Yeah.
Okay, he done,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I
What
could
was
see.
outside?
Yeah.
You know, you take your shoes off there, be like, what are
I had
those?
disposable income.
Girls be like, what are those?
But you was getting a clear polish on your
Yes.
nails and buffed them.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
my
I still
nails
do
done
that.
next week.
Yeah,
I'm going to get my nails done next week. I get my
yeah.
hands and my feet done.
Yeah.
I don't play. And I get a massage. I get massage. You ever got a massage?
No, he
Have.
said. You
I've
have.
been to one
Say,
place.
what's wrong with
Yeah,
you,
I've been
man?
to what that place that got like a pool and shit in it. You know,
You go to a
King
spa.
Spa or something,
King-
or a rope,
shit, but it was nice as fuck.
Yeah.
I've been there once. I said, oh shit.
Get
Yeah.
your
I probably
face-
had about
get
3
your
or 4
face
massages.
done,
Yeah.
man. Let her come. Let her
Went to
rub
West
on your
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm
face
gonna get
and
him in there
stuff,
for a
man.
facial. I'm
You
gonna
know what
show
I'm saying?
him that.
Yeah, hook me up.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hook you up.
All right, so tell
You-
us about this. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you want this glow that I got?
Yes,
Okay,
that's what
I'm
I
gonna
want.
give you.
Hook me
That's
up.
what I'm
Hook
gonna
me
give
up.
you.
Hook me up. Hook
He
me
got a
up.
real glow.
Which nigga? The pretty one. What you mean? What other nigga? Oh shit, I know now.
So what all the businesses that you got?
So that's my main business right
Okay.
now. But from the umbrella of CBQ, I am actually working on other things up under that one
That
umbrella.
girl say from the umbrella.
Yeah, you
Go
gotta
ahead,
have
though,
one
man.
umbrella and you work streams of income up
Yes,
under that, you
yes,
know.
yes.
But that's the main
Under the
focus
same
right
EIN
now.
number you have.
Yes. That's the way you do
Motherfucker going
those.
to
Yeah.
EIN number.
Yeah,
He-
yeah,
he-
yeah. Oh, he know a little bit. He know a little bit. Yeah, he know.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
EIN
I'll
number.
show out if somebody else learn from it. Yeah, I will. Shit. Get your own shit. All right.
Entrepreneurship for me, I think